So today I wanted to do a spring break essentials video showing you guys some things that I think are really great to bring on your trip. I was just recently in Las Vegas, my sister Molly was in Cabo, and my little sister Mia was actually on a cruise. So we were kind of all over the place, and I'm getting ready to head back out to California this weekend. I did want to mention that everything that I'm going to be showing you today, you actually can win, and all you have to do is just leave a comment on this video letting me know what your ideal travel destination would be. It can be a place you have been to before, or a place that you would love to go to. I'm looking forward to reading all of your comments. So jumping in, I also do want to go ahead and mention an app, and this is called Hot.tv, and I have it here on my phone, and they're in the process of getting all my videos up on the app right now, but they do have a lot of amazing creators already on here. And what you do is you can go through and watch beauty videos as you would normally, but the cool thing is whenever a product is shown, there will be a little dot, and you can click on that and it will give you a direct link to the actual product on Amazon, so you can purchase whatever you happen to be interested in. And I think this is so helpful and amazing and is really going to be very beneficial, especially to you guys as viewers, because I know a lot of times, especially when you're watching maybe a very detailed makeup tutorial or a haul or something like that where there's a lot of information, a lot of cool products, sometimes you might want to actually buy something that you see someone talk about, and sometimes people will forget to give you a link, or they, will kind of be a little bit delayed in their response on getting back to you on where you can purchase something. And with this, that just takes out all of the searching and effort out of it, and you just easily have little dots that show you where everything is from, and so you can go ahead and purchase anything that you are interested in. I also think it's really cool because if I'm ever filming like in this setup, or if I happen to be in my bedroom or something, or somewhere different, and let's say I'm talking about stuff but I don't mention something that's in the background, and you really like a pillow or a picture or whatever it may be, you can actually go onto the app and you can request a hot dot, and what that will do is it will then give you the information on whichever item you requested information on. So if it is something that I happen to not mention but you like it, that's how you can figure out where it's from and how you can also go ahead and purchase it for yourself. So it is a free app, and I'll go ahead and have a link to it below, and like I said, definitely be checking it more recently because I am going to be having my videos on there as well. So if you find something that you like that I mentioned, that's a great way to get more information on it and to actually go ahead and buy it. Moving on to things that I do want to talk about for spring break. Of course, you need a swimsuit and a pair of shoes and, a cover-up and all that kind of stuff. And I am going to quickly show you some of my favorites, but I'm going to kind of focus more on things that I think people kind of overlook or forget. Of course, you also need sunscreen, but those things I'm sure you guys know, and depending on where you're going, you can kind of add or subtract items. I did want to mention this swimsuit that I got, though. I think it's so adorable. I'm obsessed with the color, personally. I know it might be a little bright for some people, but whenever I'm on spring break, I want like the brightest colors I can get because I think it looks great with a tan. It's just really fun and festive, and it just kind of makes me overall happy when I'm in a tropical location. And I love that this has like some underwire padding in here because I do have like a larger chest, and I like that bit of support and kind of that shape that it gives to you as well. And I also like that it has these removable straps, which I know some girls love to have strapless things, I guess for no tan lines and whatever. Personally, I definitely like straps and kind of, that support that they give you so you don't feel like you're going to fall out of anything. And here are the bottoms as well, but I just think this is such a cute swimsuit, and I'll definitely be showing you guys probably some more swimsuits and stuff in some videos coming up, but I wanted to mention that one, and I wanted to show you guys two little swimsuit cover-ups as well. Again, these are so adorable, and they do go along with my theme of bright colors. You guys probably remember this one. I used to wear this out on the lake all the time. Just like this really cool rainbow color knit. And then this is a newer one, and it's a little bit more kind of, I guess, muted colors, but I'm sure they probably look a little bright on camera. And it's actually a thicker knit, so you really could wear this one more as like an actual dress, or of course over a swimsuit, which is probably what I'm going to be doing. And I did a video a while back actually on like a crochet dress like this, but it was all white, and I actually was something that I was wearing a lot to events and stuff, so I wanted to give it kind of a different look. So what I did was I took some actual like fabric dye and I dyed it to like this ombre pink color, and it turned out so adorable, and I loved it, and it definitely gave me like two swimsuit cover-ups in one. So I'll definitely go ahead and link that video if you want to check it out. So moving on to makeup, I do want to talk about some stuff that I think is very important. If you are someone who likes to wear makeup, and especially when you're going swimming or in a pool, or you're going to be out and about all day in like a hot climate, a waterproof mascara is a must. And I found this really awesome pack of the CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume, and this is the waterproof version. And it also comes with the Perfect Point Plus eyeliner pencil. So you have just the 2-in-1, which is really great, really convenient. And personally, whenever I'm on like a trip or I'm somewhere tropical, or or I just happen to be getting sun and stuff, I don't wear a ton of makeup, and especially eye makeup. So I think just kind of having these kind of together is really nice because I will want to have a little mascara on, but I don't want it to be like dripping down my face as I am enjoying myself. And with that, you're going to also need some makeup remover wipes. These are my favorite ones. I've been using them for years. They're by Neutrogena, and they're just the cleansing towelettes, and I think these are amazing. They definitely get everything off, especially waterproof mascara, because I don't know about you, but I think there's nothing worse than being like sunburnt and having like makeup on your face that you can't get off. And I've been in the position of going on a trip, getting there, only to not bring makeup remover. And that may not sound like that big of a deal, but I personally don't understand those girls that can just get stuff off with water. For me, that doesn't work. I need actual like makeup remover towelettes, and these definitely take off all waterproof mascara and eyeliner. As far as hair, I do have some products. So the first thing are these really nice kind of waffle weave headbands. They're very, very soft, and of course it comes with a gray, a black, and a white. And they're a little 80s, honestly. I mean, they are like a big thermal knit, but I think they look so cute with like oversized sunglasses and just your swimsuit, and like, you know, you don't even have to worry about your hair. They just keep it out of your face and nicely back. And if you do have like color treated blonde hair or just hair that is kind of a little bit hard to manage, especially when you get in like chlorine filled pools or salt water or anything like that, like my hair tends to go a little crazy. So I love having things like this that kind of just keep it out of my face and not all over the place as well. And then of course I'm going to be bringing some bobby pins because I do like to also experiment a little bit with my makeup looks and my hair looks, especially on vacation. I think it's just fun to kind of, you know, do different kind of cool bohemian braids and just add different texture to my hair. And for some reason I'm always losing my bobby pins. You can probably relate to me. I don't know why, but these things, like, every girl has them, but at the same time, whenever you need them, you cannot find them. And I don't know what it is, but I got a new pack, so just something definitely very useful to have. I also got this Bedhead Moisture Maniac, and this is the moisturizing conditioner. And again, like I said, I will also be giving away like a gift prize package of all these things, and I think everyone would love this, honestly. It's very, very moisturizing, and it smells really, really nice and sweet. And like I said, when you are out in the sun or salt water or chlorine, your hair tends to get really dry and kind of hard and just not very easy to manage. And especially when you want to be, you know, not worrying so much about your hair on vacation, you want to be enjoying yourself. But having a really nice moisturizing conditioner can make all the difference in just how easy it is to actually manage your hair on vacation. So I really do recommend this one, and I really love it. And it's definitely something I need to bring, because while hotels do offer you, you know, products in the shower, whatever, they give you the shampoo and conditioner, I tend to think, number one, it's never enough conditioner, especially if you have like long hair and a lot of hair, and number two, it's probably not as moisturizing as this one is. On the topic of hair products, now this is something that I will not be actually giving away. Unless you guys want it, then I can go ahead and buy you a box of it. But this is the L'Oreal Paris Smoky Lavender Hair Dye, and I was wondering what you guys think of this. I did mention it in a video a little while back. I saw an ad for this in one of the magazines I was reading, and right here they have a little color chart for light blonde hair, medium blonde, and dark blonde hair, and then like how pastel purple it will actually turn your hair. And I'm really excited to do this, and I was going to do it before my trip, but I think I'm gonna wait and do it right when I get back. So like right before like festival season starts up and everything, I think I'm gonna try and go ahead and do my hair pastel purple. So let me know what you guys think about it. Of course I will like vlog it and stuff and show you, so you know, if it turns out to be a disaster, you guys will see that as well. Staying on that trend of those purple colors, I know I've mentioned that I have been getting my nails actually done and I've been doing acrylics, but I'm going to definitely bring in these two colors the next time I go. And I think I'm going to do the darker one on my toes and this lighter one on my nails. And I think that's amazing because I really do like these like really light, pretty pastel colors, but they are kind of difficult to apply yourself, and I think they might work better on actual acrylics. So this first one is Essie's Minimalistic in 308. Really pretty, like pearly pink color, and I think this will just look so beautiful with a tan, and it will also go with everything, especially with all the bright colors that I'll be wearing on spring break. And then this one is called Playdate, and it's this gorgeous light purple, which is a bit darker, of course, than the Minimalistic, but just something kind of fun and really feminine and girly, and a color that I'm not that used to having, so it'll be something kind of new and fresh for me. Of course, something that I think is needed on a vacation is a good old selfie stick. These are like slightly embarrassing, but at the same time, like everyone kind of knows what they are and people use them, so I don't know, it's kind of a toss-up, but I will be putting this into the little gift package that I'm putting together for one of you guys. But I think these are great, especially if you're ever with like a group of people. I mean, it can be difficult to get everyone in the photograph, and everyone always wants to be in. So I don't know, just having this, you can just like hook it up to your phone. You feel a little silly like using this in public, but at the same time, like once you get a cute picture out of it, it's worth it, and people don't seem to really mind. And I also got this new travel case that I wanted to show you guys. Now this is going to be for all my beauty products. So this is what it looks like first of all. It's like not too large and it's fairly thin, but I like the amount that it can definitely hold. It's pretty long, which is nice, so I can fit in like a palette and stuff. Sometimes that's my problem with actual makeup cases. You can't fit anything very like tall in it. This is what it looks like, and I like that this material is really easy to wipe clean, so if you do happen to get makeup on it or something explodes in your suitcase or your bag, you can just clean that off really easily. And then it came with these two little pouches as well. This one is quite a bit smaller, but still nice amount. And then this one is little as well, and you could probably put this even into your purse just for like your absolute essentials, or if you want to put, you know, your bobby pins in here and then some makeup remover in here, you can like have different things for different little organizational things. And I think it's really definitely needed, especially when you're going on a trip, to have little pouches like that for all the things that you need, especially if you're staying with a boy or you're staying with friends and you just don't want your stuff like sprayed everywhere. And I know maybe you travel and you have it all in a bag, but I think it's just very helpful to have little individual small bags instead of like one huge bag that everything just kind of gets thrown in there, and then when you get ready it's like a disaster because you have to like dig through it and it just gets really messy. So definitely keep that in mind if you are going on a trip with a group of people or with someone else as well. Just be mindful of having all your stuff kind of in a nice little neat place. And the last thing that I want to mention is something that I think everyone should have on spring break, even if you are going to party or have fun or whatever you're kind of using your spring break for. Definitely go ahead and enjoy your time off, but I think it's a really great time to kind of relax and to just kind of have time to yourself. And I know when I'm out in the sun or laying out by the pool, I love to have a good book. And this is Jenny Han's To All the Boys I've Loved Before. And if you guys are a long-time subscriber, and I mean like a very loyal subscriber from the beginning of my channel, you will remember when I talked about the book by Jenny Han called The Summer I Turned Pretty. Of course, my all-time favorite book. I love it. I don't know, I've just been kind of like representing that book for so many years, and so many of you guys told me that you went out and bought it, and then you bought the next one and everything. And so if you did enjoy The Summer I Turned Pretty, I think you will love this as well, and I'll definitely keep you guys updated on what I think of it. But that's everything. Those are all of the things that I'm going to be bringing with me on my spring break trip. Like I said, I tried to add in some things that maybe weren't so typical. Of course, like I said, you do need like a swimsuit and sunscreen, all that good stuff, but I'm sure you guys, of course, know that depending on where you happen to be traveling. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everyone.